is Mike Mosallam. I'm a TV producer. I'm from Dearborn, Michigan, which has the largest concentration of Arabs outside of the Middle East, and I'm first generation Lebanese American. So All American Muslim was a complete combination of crazy circumstances that all came together at the perfect time. And we followed 5 families from Dearborn who had a varying degree of practice within their faith. TLC were incredible in the sense that they were avid learners. The source material was very foreign to them, and they spared no expense in learning what they needed to know. We filmed during Ramadan. We were filming women who wore the hijab, and the crew knew very well, they couldn't touch these women. And it kind of made the production process really nice because it really felt like everybody was being enriched in a world that they didn't know much about, but had a real interest in learning and being respectful. The ratings were very stable and good for the network in comparison to their other shows. There was a lot of celebrity endorsement of the show, but also there was a lot of controversy surrounding the show. Not that the show itself was controversial. People took great issue with the title of the show because certain people believed truly that you could not be truly all-American and Muslim, that the two could not coexist. Whereas quite the opposite, what we were trying to say was, here are 5 families that prove that in fact that does exist, My Arab identity plays a very prominent role in my day-to-day life, both personally and professionally. I grew up in a house where we were bilingual. Both Arabic and English was spoken. I only spoke Arabic to my grandparents. And I feel like now, even on a professional level, when I'm interacting with people, I bring a lot of those characteristics. I'm very loud, I gesticulate a lot, I use my hands. Immediately my instinct is to hug and kiss people, and bringing parts of my identity and my culture into the workspace has allowed me to build trust with a lot of people that I work with. Living as an Arab in America in a post 9/11 world, the spotlight has been on us for quite some time. It's our job to never apologize for things that we have nothing to do with, but always to tell our story. We cannot be upset when that other story is taking the dominant side and we're sitting back and not being proactive about telling our own stories. What's also interesting to watch how the industry is working on Arab-centric pieces. What I'm still not seeing, but I'm hopeful for, is that there are projects that will be greenlit where the characters are Arab, but it's not the focus. That we would have a hero character who happens to be Arab and or Muslim, but that's really not what we're talking about. It's just a part of his identity. And I think if people could start focusing on the similarities and not the differences, we would realize that we have much more in common than we don't.